win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
Ja, was auch immer, dann war es eben Magie.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Ja, ist wahrscheinlich das Beste.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
Was zur Hölle, Miu?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there.
Naja, so groß sind die jetzt auch nicht.
Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs. That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Ja, aber zuerst einmal müsste die ja den Körper von Ryoma unbemerkt ins Gym bekommen. Und da du eigentlich die ganze Zeit bei ihr gewesen warst, ist das ein bisschen unwahrscheinlich.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Naja, also wenn du so in diesen Staircase reingehst und dir so ein Körper entgegenkommt, ist glaube ich das Letzte, was du machen würdest, den einfach so dahin zu legen und dann einfach so weitermachen, als wenn nichts passiert.
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
I'm totally fine with that.
What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs
Wäre eine Möglichkeit, ja.
and simply switched places with it.
Aber wie ist der Körper jetzt überhaupt da
Are you telling me you
reingekommen?
saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
No one saw
I
anything,
didn't do it, I
huh?
swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
Quit lying, you donkey-lipped con artist!
Donkey lips?
She's not lying! She's not a con artist and she doesn't have donkey lips!
It's possible that Himiko and Ryoma switched places in the water, but I feel like I'm forgetting an important point.
The only one.
Okay. During the magic show and when the timer hit 20 seconds, Gonta went up on top of the stage. No one was in the tank during that time. Und erst als die Piranhas rauskamen, hat er Gonta gesehen.
One who could
Hat
have
er den
switched
Körper
out
gesehen?
Ryoma's body
Okay.
is Himiko herself.
Himiko was escaping the tank.
Wo muss ich das
She
einbringen?
found the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw it.
Whoa.
That's wrong! Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
Das heißt, es ist auch sehr unwahrscheinlich, dass der Körper von Himiko da rausgeholt wurde, denn dann wären ja theoretisch hätten beide im Tank sein müssen. Zumindest für einen kurzen Zeitraum.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
Natürlich, du Erbsenhörn!
No, that's actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body.
Ja, und es wäre auch ziemlich umständlich, dann den Körper da rauszubekommen.
Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Anscheinend ja nicht.
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was not inside the staircase, but where? Eine Möglichkeit, die mir halt einfallen würde, wäre im Piranha-Tank, aber...
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Das stimmt, okay.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separate,
Das ist es nämlich. Nein! Ich meine,
then
oh
it wouldn't
Mann.
have been devoured,
Das
correct?
ist es nämlich. Wir haben nämlich noch ein Glasstück gefunden, was nicht so wirklich, naja,
Where
Sinn
were you
gemacht hat.
hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
Denn am Grunde
After all,
des
there was only enough
Tanks
space for Himiko.
haben wir, glaube ich, noch so ein weiteres Glasstück
How about
gefunden.
behind the curtain?
Und wenn man das halt, naja, dazwischen reinbaut, würde das klappen.
But we just
Das würde auch
couldn't see
zumindest
it.
erklären, warum die Piranhas auf einmal
Impossible.
so,
You need top-notch visual effects
ja,
to pull that off.
zusammengequetscht
And what of the tank containing the
waren.
piranhas?
No way! If
Es
you
waren
put a
nicht mehr
body in
Piranhas,
there,
sondern es war einfach weniger
the
Platz für
piranhas
die
would have eaten
Piranhas.
it way before we saw it.
But if the body and
I agree.
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank. Just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank.
Ah, okay. Warte mal, aber wenn man das so machen würde, würde das keinen Sinn ergeben. Man müsste es irgendwie horizontal, glaube ich, anbringen, weil wenn man es so seitlich machen würde, würde man den Körper sehen.
It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
Oder die Piranhas zeigen nach vorne und der Körper liegt hinten. Das wäre eine Möglichkeit, ja, doch. Okay, so würde es auch gehen. Okay.
Then that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time! time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... the bottom of the suspended tank swung open, and the murky water in shadowy shapes inside fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in.
No. Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
We all agreed that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
How is the culprit able to conceal the body in the piranha tank? Naja, wenn man den Platz der Piranhas natürlich verkleinert, sind mehrere Piranhas auf einem Haufen und, naja, dann kann man die nicht sehen. Also wenn die so eine Art Wand bilden, das wäre zumindest meine Theorie.
This is it! It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
I noticed it right as the show started. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful!
Naja.
Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome!
Was auch immer, wenn du dadurch nachts besser schlafen kannst, dann soll es eben so sein.
This much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Dann wissen wir schon mal das. Bleibt immer noch die Frage, wie er da reingekommen ist.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Really?
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
Was ist das für eine Logik?
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still, that's way better!
Das stimmt immerhin.
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Jetzt haben wir wieder eine etwas größere, naja, Reichweite.
Apologize, Angie! You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now!
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god!
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial. at this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said anyway.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze.
Ich will ja wirklich nicht die Stimmung verderben, aber können wir beim nächsten Mal bitte Tenko umlegen?
Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
Ich glaube, das mache ich sogar mal am Ende des Class Trials. Einfach mal so für Tenko voten. Mal gucken, was passiert.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard school or something?
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
Also in dem Teil haben sich die Voice Actor wirklich selbst übertroffen. Ich mag den Voice Actor von Angie sehr gerne und ich mag den von Kyoko. Nee, nicht Kyoko. Verdammt, wie hieß der nochmal?
If there's this much
Kokichi,
evidence, then
sehr
there's
gerne.
no mistake. The body was hidden in the piranha tank.
Die haben wirklich einen sehr guten Job gemacht.
But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Kokichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up the scene. Und das war yesterday before nighttime, glaube ich. Before the show kann eigentlich nicht sein, weil da Angie und Himiko waren.
That's it!
Und in der Nacht kann man da nicht rein.
It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Oh, wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Bitchlet?
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
Oh Mann, Kokichi macht echt jeden fertig.
Because if you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
Was?
No, she means the alarm.
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible!
Seht ihr, was ich meine? Die Voice-Aktoren sind so großartig von Angie und Kokichi.
Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
Ich find's super, wie er das auch noch mit so einem total freudigen Gesicht sagt.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
I'm sure we can narrow it down more if you consider the source of the information. Was? Sag mir nochmal die Frage. What clue helped determine when Ryoma was killed? Na, eigentlich die Alibis, die Leute hier alle haben, aber... Ach hier, die beiden, genau, die haben den ja nochmal gesehen, stimmt. Ihr beiden könntet uns einen Clue geben.
This is it! If we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Kirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so...
Also einladen ist eindeutig das falsche Wort.
Going to think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began,
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Mew, and also Maki.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
Naja, andererseits würde es auch ein bisschen verdächtig erscheinen.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
Okay. Okay, wie ist denn die Leiche da reingekommen, ohne dass du es gemerkt hast? Hä?
But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym.
Also Miu, ich würde da ganz vorsichtig sein. Immerhin hast du auch kein Alibi.
I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise.
but Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
Ein bisschen.
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
In welchem Universum?
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
Oh wait, I remember now.
I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
Ich glaube, wir haben hier Mass Panic die Welt.
No way I'm the culprit!
Okay, aber wie ging das nochmal? Das habe ich jetzt schon wieder vergessen. Oh no, the Mass Panic debate is gonna start. That's what you're thinking, right? Well, you're exactly correct, buddy. But let me give you another tutorial first. The Mass Panic debate this time around will have loud voice dialogue. Okay. Loud voice. Okay. It's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice. That blocks out everyone's arguments. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right? Luckily, it's just like white noise. Shut 'em up with your left-click silencer. After that, all of the arguments will be audible again. Then you just shoot the truth bullet at a weak spot, you know the drill. Thank you for your understanding. Okay, wartet, aber ich weiß nicht mehr, wie das ging. Egal, das wird schon irgendwie gehen. Maki alone witnessing Ryoma.
I was running away from Gonta!
What is your
I
alibi?
tried hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
Was?
things got a little heated if catch my pervert! Filthy male pervert!
What's Maki's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
Okay, the girls'
Are you
bathroom.
sure you did not stay at the
No,
gym?
room, jeez.
Okay. I need to sort out everyone's statements, just like Kaede did. I need to calm down. Focus on one at a time.
I was running away from Gonta!
Warte mal.
What is your
I tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
Things got a little heated if catch my pervert. Filthy male pervert!
Kokichi's
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you didn't?
Das ist halt gerade so die Sache. Also, der eine sagt halt, bist du über Nacht nicht im Gym geblieben. Das ist aber von den Regeln her verboten. Wir haben aber diese Regeln jetzt nicht in unserem Truth Bullet Zylinder. Wir haben aber die Pool-Regeln. Die sagen, Swimming is prohibited at nighttime. Die Frage ist, gilt das jetzt auch für das Gym oder nicht?
No, in my own room, jeez.
Nein, geht nicht.
I was running away from Gonta.
Okay, spulen wir ein bisschen vor. Weil wir haben, okay, wir haben eine Menge Zeit.
Did you leave the gym at 9? Are you sure you didn't? Gym?
Na okay, das geht so nicht. Kirumi was at the gym the entire time, was she not? I do not believe that evidence is sufficient proof.
Oh no!
Okay, mit welchem Argument kann ich das denn widerlegen? Maki alone, das würde... Ja, das würde nichts bringen. Außerdem argumentiert sie auch gar nicht. Pool Rules. Kokichis Account. Ach ja, natürlich, Kokichis Account. Ja, den habe ich ganz vergessen. Natürlich, der... Okay, nein, das wollte ich eigentlich nicht machen, aber egal. Weil Kokichi hat ja uns seine Geschichte erzählt und die werden die uns wahrscheinlich gleich wieder erzählen. Die habe ich ganz vergessen.
Are you sure you did not stay at the gym?
I heard it!
Bye, Counter.
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Starting making trouble in my neighborhood. She just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Oh, gut, ich hatte schon Angst.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Ja, wir haben noch 3 Leute ohne ein Alibi.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other 3 with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
One person can be eliminated as a suspect according to Kokichi. He must be talking about the figure he saw. They certainly would have an alibi. We need to pin down who that was. Ja, ich hab da so eine grobe Vermutung. The key to that fact lies in Kokichi, Gonta and Miyu's statements. According to what we know, that figure Kokichi saw must be the person who can be eliminated as a suspect. Das war auf jeden Fall Miyu.
That's it! Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? Mew?
Kaito versteht gar nichts mehr.
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec, since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me. Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit.
A girl walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right?
Naja, Kaito. Also, solange du oder Miyu jetzt, oder Maki nicht den Credit dafür übernehmen. Und bei dir halte ich das ein bisschen für unwahrscheinlich. Tut mir leid, Kumpel.
That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
Ist das ein Geständnis?
That'd be a whole different issue.
Ja, doch, hast du recht.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Oh, Gonta see Miyu, but Gonta's face get red hot, so Gonta no could bring her. Your face got hot? You mean you were hot on her trail, right? No, she used what she called it, secret woman weapon, and then... oh well... I had to use my secret woman weapon. And let's just leave it at that.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Well, 'cause, you know, I'm
Pretty stacked, so...
I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
Ja, das ist wirklich die perfekte Verteidigung. Wisst ihr, vergesst Taser, vergesst Pfefferspray. Und das ist eine wirksame, effektive Methode. Das auf jeden Fall, ja. Kann man nur weiterempfehlen.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches! Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling. So Gonta ran away.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time. So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Ich find's super, wie Gonta sagt, ja, ich hab Panik bekommen und bin weggerannt.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Ja, anscheinend.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Ah, okay. Wir haben neue Truth Bullet erhalten. Ach, wir kriegen jetzt sogar während des Class Trials Truth Bullets dazu. Das ist auch eine neue Neuerung, ja.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
Two prime suspects, Kaito and Maki. But something inside me Doesn't want to accuse Kaito. Jetzt fang nicht schon wieder damit an. Das hätte im ersten Fall fast unser Tod bedeutet. I want to believe Kaito. Until he's proven guilty, I will trust him.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.